So is there anybody here for the first time that's never been here before? If you could unmute and let us know you're here, introduce yourself.
I'm here. I'm Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Kate's sister. Hi, Melissa. Yes. We're glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
You visiting
glad
Kate?
To be here.
You visiting Kate, or you live near Kate?
I live 2.5 hours away.
Oh, okay.
So visiting for the weekend.
Oh, nice. Very
We're
nice.
We're heading to New York tomorrow.
What's that?
We're heading to New York tomorrow.
Oh, what's in New York? Just for a getaway or to visit someone?
Getaway. We're going to go see a Broadway show.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Okay.
Is she feeding you good food?
What did I just make? What did I just make?
I had a salad.
A big ass salad.
Big ass salad with steak. And...
We had a big ass salad.
Nice. Very good.
Thank you.
Well, welcome, Melissa.
Thank you.
Is anybody else here for the first time? Unmute yourself. Let us know you're here.
Technical difficulties, Jennifer. I don't know if you can hear me.
Where are you from?
The suburbs of Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Okay, well, welcome. Welcome, Jennifer. I'm glad you're here. Is there anybody else here for the first time? Unmute and let us welcome.
I am.
Oh, hi, Bonnie.
Hi.
Welcome.
How's everybody? Welcome. Thank you.
Good. We're glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. I'm new to the group and just getting started and still got lots of things to learn, but I'm really enjoying the program. Thank you.
Good. We're glad you're here. You know, we all had our first day, our first week, our first month, so we know, you know. It start at the beginning, right?
It takes the first step.
Exactly. Well, welcome. You're from Washington State. Very good. Thank you. Glad you're here.
Okay, are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Well, hello and welcome to Lulu's Way Healthy Food, Healthy Life. My name is Nicole and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be your host this evening. To keep this meeting free from distraction, we ask that all in attendance please mute yourselves unless you are speaking. We also ask that you keep the video mode turned off if you're doing anything other than sitting and participating in this meeting so that we can minimize distraction. In this community, we gather to support, encourage, and inspire on the benefits of nutrition, weight loss, wellness, and the joy that comes from choosing to serve yourself well. We are not medically trained, nor do we have formal training in nutrition. We come together here for the sole purpose of providing support, sharing experiences, and promoting a healthy lifestyle. It may be wise to check with your healthcare professional with any dietary suggestions or advice you receive from this group discussion, particularly if you have health challenges. Individuals in this group may have different ideas on how to eat healthy. Just figure out what works best for you and do it your way. Our meeting format involves rotating through a series of important topics, focusing on the needs and interests of our members. These topics include food preparation, motivation, meal ideas, traveling, socializing, challenges, non-scale victories, maintenance, and general Q&A. We will fully explore one topic before moving on to the next, continuing this rotation until the meeting concludes. The following week, we'll resume with the topic where we left off. And so this is a special edition since we just had the first of the month after our last meeting. So what we do the first meeting after weigh-in is share our weigh-in results, how our month went. So, yeah.
Very good. Okay, so I will kick it off. I was down 0.6. So I was very happy with that. From that long stretch that I went without weighing in when I was in Florida, my weight crept up. And as I said before, I haven't been eating different at all. I don't know, but what I have done this month makes 1 year that I started working out with weights on a regular basis, progressing, like monthly progressing, lifting heavier and heavier and working harder and harder. So, I don't know if my body is weighing more and that my ideal weight should change. I really don't know, but I did have a DexaFit scan, which measures your muscle fat ratio. So I really don't have any results prior to that to see what has changed. My personal trainer told me that, with the work I've been doing, she thinks like maybe I could have gone up anywhere between 2 and 5 pounds. So I don't know if that weight gain was because of that or not. I don't know if my body is just going to weigh more because I don't want to lose that weight, And so I had the DexaFit scan, and I'll get a follow-up one right around Christmas time, and just to see if my body composition is changing. So, but until then, I did make a couple of very small tweaks to my plan, having less grain and more protein. So it really wasn't really less food. But that, I went down the first month and I went down this month. So I'm still a little slightly over my range. But like I said, I'm not really sure if the range should change. But I'm not changing it until I know for sure. So, but I feel really, really good. All my clothes fit. I feel lean and mean, and I feel slim and trim, and I feel healthy, and I'm grateful. I did reduce my fat last month from 0.5 to 0.25, so I'm having less oil on my meals. So I made that little bit of decrease. I wanted to put the calories into the protein, getting more protein. So, although you know what my personal trainer said, because I said, I want to get more protein, so I increased my protein, and she said, eating more protein is, it's a people that are, working on weight training and stuff. It helps to build body mass, but it really, she said it's very little. It has all to do with the exercise. She feels exercise is like 95% responsible for building muscle, and changing the ratio of your body fat percentages, and that the food does play a part, but a small part. So, but I just made a small change to that. So yeah, so that's my story, and I'm happy with it. So put me down, Nicole, 0.6.
I did minus 0.6. And as we go through today too, if you've already shared it on Facebook, just let me know so I don't double count. So, okay, well, I'm very excited to tell you that I finally made it to over 100 pounds lost. Woo! So it was 101.4 pounds lost. So 5.8 this past month, which was just kind of shocking to me.
That was a big month.
It was a big month. So
wow, you did.
So it's such a strange feeling. It's hard to imagine. I was thinking about 25-pound bags of dog food that are hard for me to carry, and thinking, 4 of those off of my frame.
Yes.
But it's been, for those of you who might not know, it's been 21 months of being on the plan. And so the average, I averaged it out, is 4.83 a month. But, it's always different each month.
Yep.
But I just feel kind of shocked and just blessed.
Very blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you mean business. You started this. You got right on board. You've been following it all this time. This 21 months. You've been following it 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you've just been on a roll. Yay!
Yeah. So of course I still have a ways to go, but I am so glad to be here. I'm so glad to have found Lulu, and then I'm so glad this group was created. I don't want to turn back. So yeah, super exciting. And it's funny because right away you start thinking about, so my weight is 179.6, so I still have a ways to go, but I got into that decade too.
Yeah, wow, a lot this month.
Yep. But I think, when I was 18, I weighed around 160 or 165, and never below that ever since. And so it's just kind of exciting to be in the, be going this way. And it's been so long, because I'm 57. So it's like, wow, that just took, a trajectory that we're just going the other way now.
Yeah.
a new, so anyway, I just feel so like just blessed that I found this and that I'm finally doing something for myself
Yeah.
and that I have all of you to do it with.
And that it feels solid. It feels solid and like a permanent solution. It's not just a, get it done and then move on and go back to what you were doing before. Like
Mm-hmm.
you go back and do what you were doing before, you're going to go back to your weight before. That's just how it works.
Yeah,
But you have a
for
plan.
sure.
You have a
I
long-term
do.
plan this time.
I do have a long-term plan, and too, it doesn't matter how long it takes anymore. You know what I mean? Like I had one little thought, because we all have thoughts, right? Like when it was my last month, like what can I maybe do to make it go faster? And I went, we're not doing that. We're just doing the same thing we're always doing. We're not going to go resort to any diet mentality of trying to get to a number, all of that, just plodding through. So it's just really kind of neat to know that it doesn't matter how long it takes. You just keep after it, and it happens as it's supposed to as your body adjusts. So yeah, I like that part of it too. Like there's no hurrying, no trying to get into the next decade. It's just consistently plodding forward.
Yes. Just one meal at a time. Just making them the same old way and the same size and the same weights and measures, and then just sit back and wait, and it happens. Yay! Good for you, girl. Good for you, girl.
So, all right, who wants to start sharing next? Hi, Stacy.
Hi,
Stacy.
everybody. Congratulations. Hi, Lulu. Nicole. So I lost 3 pounds and I'm at 139. So I also went into another decade, which I don't even know when I was in the 130s. I really have no idea, but probably maybe years ago. And I am so grateful for all of you guys. I don't think I could have done all of this without this group. I was talking to a friend on Sunday, and she was saying to me, "Oh, I have to get back on my diet," and I didn't say anything about it. She talks about how great I look and all that, and I just pray that she'll want to do this because it works. It's like guaranteed almost. If you do it, the results seem guaranteed. And I also like that we're not ever going off it. So it's not like you ever have to think about it again. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Excellent, Stacy.
Thank you.
What's your total now, Stacy?
Well, in 2020, I weighed 222, which was my most. And I lost 31 pounds, and then I gained back like 18. And then I was going down 10, up 10 for a long time. So I kind of had to go through a difficult trial in January of 24, and I lost my appetite. So my weight went down to 191. And then it was just slowly going down. But I would say I started your plan, Lulu, full time in January, and I think I was 162.
Okay.
So,
but you come from a large weight loss. Well, good for you. You must
Yeah.
feel great. You must feel
I can't
great.
believe it. I do.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a dream.
Yeah.
I feel like I tell my husband sometimes, I feel like I woke up in someone else's body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, is my hair bad? I just woke up. I'd fallen asleep.
No, you look gorgeous. And
anyway, that was
when you said like, and I never have to go off it, I never gonna go off it. It almost sounds like for anybody that hasn't experienced the joy and bliss of being on this program, you're just thinking, people would think like, oh, what do you mean you never go off it? Like you're never gonna go off it? Like,
yeah,
and it's just like, if I'm lucky, I'm never gonna go off it, because why do I want to take a break from taking really good care of myself? Why would I want to interrupt that flow, the flow of good food? And why would I want to interrupt that? And it's about getting to a place where you just choose this. Sounds like you're there.
Yeah.
You're choosing it.
And I used to not like to cook. And it stressed me out to figure out meals for the family. And I never have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's all just, I make what I make, and my husband eats it too. And,
Good.
you know, he might eat some, he doesn't weigh anything, but it's just, I have so much free mental real estate now.
Oh, yeah.
Not thinking about any of it. So
And starting
thanks
the next
again.
diet. And starting the next diet like your friend. You never have to be thinking like, oh,
Yeah.
I got to start. And when you even when you say those words, I got to start, it doesn't even mean that's going to happen tomorrow. It could happen like next month. You're still saying it. And then next month, you're still saying it. And then a year later, you're still saying it. I got to start.
Yeah.
I got to start. You know, it's just like, there's nothing to start anymore. It's just a flow.
Well, and I used to overeat fruit like watermelon and melons in the summer, cantaloupe. And my husband ate a whole watermelon. He said, "Are you going to try this?" And I said, "Well, I like to have my fruit in my oats." So I did try watermelon in the oats, and it was okay. But I thought, you can't have that much watermelon.
Yeah.
I'd rather have, like, we have a lot of berries on our property, so they're so good. So I would rather have that.
Yeah.
And then today he had a fantastic cantaloupe, and he said, "Well, this is really, really good." And I was thinking, I remember how good that was, but it wasn't that good that I'm going to have some, you know, because I already ate my fruit. So it doesn't really have any there's no strong temptation or anything.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of life is not,
right.
I'm just not going to do that. I just pray that I have this mindset forever. I feel like I will.
Yeah.
Because it feels like such a gift. And I mean, I can't believe it. And I it's so valuable to me.
Yeah.
It's so valuable. I can think of very few things that are more valuable than this.
I know. This is it.
Just feeling good and eating healthy and saving money.
Yeah.
So
good. Excellent.
Anyway.
Great, Stacy.
Just wonderful.
Thanks again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Next we have Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hey, everybody. Good to see everybody. I remain in maintenance.
Yay.
I didn't put it on Facebook, so there you go.
Yeah.
And I will just report in talking about seasonal fruits. I did not overdose on peaches this year. I learned my lesson last year.
Oh,
and they weren't that good. I really went off the deep end with peaches last year. But they weren't that good this year. It wasn't hard to just have one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got to say.
Yeah. Well, good. You're maintaining and you're staying right in your range, and you have your food plan all figured out, and you come from a 70-something pound weight loss. Look at you. You look so trim and healthy and vibrant and alive, and
it's wonderful. Yeah.
Good for you. And how long have you been maintaining?
Probably about 8 months, 9 months. I think I started maintaining around January.
And is this the first time you've ever done like a maintenance plan where you have a plan to maintain instead of just
Actually, I was on a maintenance plan for 7 years with a different program. And so the maintenance part is not hard for me, but I went off it. It was that I can have an ice cream and I can't have an ice cream.
Yeah, right.
So I lost that. And it took me 10 years to come back, and I found you. And so when I saw your plan, it was very much what I did before. I was not able to lose weight on that program, but I followed it for 7 years and I maintained my weight for 7 years. So the maintenance part for me, I kind of know what works, and I just know I know what I have to stay away from, that I just can't do moderate.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Great, Kathleen.
Thanks.
Happy to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Yes. 8 months. That's like super exciting.
Yes.
Okay. Next we have Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
This is my 3rd month on plan. I started in maintenance at the very top end of maintenance range, and this month I lost 3 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you still in your range?
No. So this month I went below my range by a little over 2 pounds. So, but the good thing is the weight that I'm at right now, even though it's a few pounds below the range, it's actually the weight that I feel best at. It's usually, this is pretty much the weight I've ran or lived at for a lot of years. So I feel like I'm back at what I call my fighting weight. And of course, I don't want to lose any more. So I need to make a few tweaks. And I've started to do some things. One of the things that I decided to try, and I wanted to get some input on this, is because I have this EOE disease and I'm on this 6 food elimination diet for life, I can't eat a lot of things. So my breakfast I'm really struggling with. The breakfast I'm limited to pretty much oatmeal or rice cakes and sunflower seed butter. So what I decided to do, since I am under my weight range a little bit, and I don't want to lose any more, was to go more with the rice cakes more often. I was only having them like twice a week with the sunflower butter, and go with them more days a week because it's a higher calorie thing. And also what I like about that is it gives me my protein, because when I was eating the oatmeal for breakfast, I was not getting in my protein serving because there's so many things that I can't eat. I tried eating, the only meats I eat are chicken and some steak, or organic chicken. And I tried eating that a few times for breakfast, and I just really couldn't handle that.
The sunflower seeds, you could put that in your oatmeal.
Right, so I guess I could if I bought the seeds. But the problem is,
even the butter.
The problem is the sunflower seeds, every time I look on every package, below the ingredients where it says, sunflower seeds only, it says processed in a facility that also processes nuts and all that. I can't have that. I can't have it.
And you found a sunflower butter that doesn't say that?
Right.
Just put a dollop of that in the to put like peanut butter in oatmeal, and it's kind of like a hot peanut butter sandwich. So so if you have oatmeal and you put in your sunflower seed butter and stir it up, and then put fruit in it.
Okay, because that's what I
are you doing fruit too?
I usually have oatmeal with an apple and cinnamon, and I all that in. So maybe I'll just not put that in and try the sunflower butter.
Oh, and the cinnamon and the apples. Oh yeah, make it just a one pot dish.
Okay,
that's what I would do.
So I'm going to try that for the rest of this month and see where I level out at. Hopefully, I'll level out. But this is the other funny thing. Some of you know already because I was on the Tuesday night group, but I mentioned I had my endoscope on Tuesday morning. And because I have EOE, when you wake up, they want you to drink the juice and eat the crackers or whatever before they let you go. So I don't know why, but they give you things I can't eat that stuff. I mean, not even just because of this plan. I can't eat it, period, because of the EOE. So I took my own rice cakes with the sunflower butter. And so after I woke up and they're bringing me in the juice and all, I said, can you get me my pocketbook? Because I have my own food in there. So that's what I'm going to have is my own food. So I even brought my own food to the surgical center.
That's commitment.
That's commitment.
And I love how you came here just recently and joined us, not because you had a lot of weight to lose, but that you wanted to regain your health. And right now your mission is to restore health. And you maybe had a few pounds to lose, nothing much, but so you want to maintain this healthy weight and work on your health, which is great. I think you might need a little bit more change to maintain that weight. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking.
Any ideas?
I don't think just because that's really not more food, just by saying I'm going to have rice cakes, I'm going to choose rice cakes more. It's not like there's not like a drastic difference in calories from that and oatmeal.
Well, there is, because I haven't been putting anything in the oatmeal but the fruit. And now if I'm adding the sunflower butter.
So you've been skipping protein at breakfast? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah.
No, I've been skipping the protein at breakfast because I can't have tofu. I can't have legumes. I can't have, there's eggs. I can't have, there's.
You can eat the sunflower butter right off the spoon. You never ate peanut butter out of a jar? What kind of a foodie are you?
Barbara, can you have quinoa? Because that is a grain with protein, you know.
I do. I make the right quinoa mixture, but I don't put the farro in it that Lulu does. So I do a mixture of the basmati rice, the white quinoa, and I just started adding brown rice to it because I'm trying to work on my blood sugar. So I don't want to have as much white rice. So I've been adding in the brown rice to it too.
Well, sometimes for breakfast, I do like half oatmeal, half quinoa, and it's really delicious.
Do you mix the quinoa in the oatmeal?
Yes, I do. I make the quinoa separate. It's usually in the fridge cold. And then I make half of my oatmeal serving, and then I put that cold quinoa in there to make the other part of the grain serving. If you need to get more protein, that might help.
Okay. All right. So how do you cook the quinoa separate? How do you cook?
Well, I cook that in a saucepan on the stove, you know, but I make my old-fashioned oats as I'm going to eat them in the morning.
And you just cut the oats in half? So 2 ounces?
It would be 1 ounce.
1 ounce of oatmeal.
And then
and you can actually eat all quinoa for your grain for breakfast too, and it's delicious. But I like the combo myself.
Cutting it in half is 1 ounce. You'd never know I taught math.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
Yeah. Well, good. All right. So since you were skipping a protein, maybe having that protein will. I'm kind of still thinking it might not be enough, but if that's what you want to do, then just see what next month brings. If you're down, and also if you want to make this your ideal weight, like I would change my range and call this. Don't call your range what your range was before. It's like you've decided to pick a new range. This weight you are now is your ideal weight, but then your ideal range will be up to or down to.
Okay.
So whatever your weight is now, just say I'm right in the middle of my range right now, and then so you can go down another 2 or up another 2, and you really don't need to make any food changes. So you want to kind of keep an eye on going down more than 2. That's when you'll know that you'll need to add something else. And you have a grain at lunch, right?
Well, honestly, sometimes I have a half of a grain at lunch. So I was doing that, like when last month I started that because I had been doing all salads at lunch all the time. And then when I could really feel I was dropping, and I did get on the scale and I could see that I was dropping and I was getting a little nervous, I switched halfway through the month from salads to eating like my regular, kind of like my dinner meal, but only half the grain. So it was 2 ounces of grains, not 4 at lunchtime. So I did make that switch.
So you were doing that every day?
Most days, yeah, because I had cut out the salad.
So I would say if your weight goes down, I would say the next change I would make is I would have a full grain at lunch and a full grain at dinner, full grain at breakfast, and see what that brings.
And the other thing was too, I was going to PT and I was working out a lot, and I had to cut back, and I think that might have had impacted how much I lost too. That because 3 pounds was pretty substantial for me.
Yeah. And
I think that because I was working out so hard with the trainer, that it might have been, and I've had to cut back because of other things going on. So, I think I'm going to stabilize with just the suggestions tonight.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, good for you, Barb.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy for you.
I feel awesome.
You feel awesome? You look great.
Thank you. I feel really good.
Thanks for sharing, Barbara.
Yes.
Next, we have Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So I lost 10.6.
10.6 this month?
Yes.
Kate!
And I'm down 28.2 pounds as of August 1st.
I started on April 24th.
Nice.
So I just
Wow.
want to share that it's working for me. And Lulu, I've told you before, I'm so happy you popped up in my YouTube.
I'm so happy I did too.
And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that you're sharing this with us, because it's changing my life. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so committed.
That's really all I wanted to say.
You're so committed, and I just love seeing you posting your meals. You make the prettiest things. I can just tell you just put effort into it, and you just make beautiful meals for yourself.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I can feel your passion for it, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah. And we're really happy. That's a big loss.
Yeah, and
did you have
two underwear sizes?
You had to get underwear again?
And it finally came.
Yay. What was I going to ask you? Did you have a slow month last month? Did you have like a low?
I did.
Okay.
Last month was 4 pounds.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised. I double weighed myself, and my scale is pretty accurate. But I think it's because when my friends were here, I was like kind of eyeballing a lot of stuff.
Oh.
And that hurt me. So I learned from that no matter how busy you get, you can't eyeball it.
Just grab the scale. Yeah.
Yeah. But this last month weighed everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I've been sticking exactly to it.
Yeah. Good for you. You proud of your sister, Melissa?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
She weighed my food too.
Oh.
I did. I weighed her food.
It's so funny. I'm so used to weighing food that I think I've told the story here before. Like if I'm gonna feed the cat, sometimes I'll be putting the food in her dish, and I'm like, why did I put a dish on the scale? I don't even weigh her food, but I put it on the scale just because I'm so used to getting a dish and getting the scale. And then I'm like, I'm not even weighing it, but it's her dish is on the scale.
Funny.
You just get so used to it. It's just like, the dinner dish goes on the scale. It just goes on the scale. And that's where I want it to go all the time.
One of my cats is overweight. Baby Lulu, you should have a plan for our cats.
The cat plan.
I love it. Thank you.
Oh. Thanks, Kate.
That's so great, Kate.
Yes.
And I don't think 4 pounds is bad either.
No, it's not. That's a pound a week.
No, yeah. I mean, we all our bodies do different things, but I would be cheering for that too. So.
I know. 4 pounds is not low. It's really not. Be prepared that you might have some months that it's only a couple, but then you have a big one the next month. So you lost 4 and then you lost 10. So that's 14, right? So basically you lost 7 a month. It just didn't show up. It just shows up at different times, shows up later sometimes. Mm-hmm. But just got to prepare yourself for that. It doesn't mean that you're bad. And I find that when I eyeball the times that I haven't eyeballed in ages, but the times I've had to eyeball, when I've been in a situation where I need to go out to eat with people or something, I always feel like I'm shortchanging myself. When I'm always done, I'm just like, I don't think I had my full meal, but that's why I don't like to go, because it just,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's never good enough, and it's never right.
Yeah, I like the perfection of the scale too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The scale is your friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next we have Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Hi. Well, I was down 3.4 this month, a total
Wonderful.
of 23, and I did put it on Facebook, Nicole.
Okay.
23.2 since December 1st.
Nice,
so
Claire.
It was a good month for me.
That's very
kind of
good.
feel like I'm in the groove.
You're in the groove. Yeah, you enjoying it?
Yes. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Oh, good.
I mean, I've always loved I always have loved vegetables. I mean, so that's an easy thing for me. So yeah. And I just wanted to show one thing. I don't know, is this showing up or is it backwards?
Yes, I see it. Eat well, feel great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a dish towel I made for myself. I saw it in the little gift shop. Last week I was in Omaha, and my granddaughter wanted to go in the candy shop. And I was like, okay, I'll go in with you. And I was in there for about 2 minutes. I went, I didn't feel like I needed to buy anything, but I just didn't want to be in there.
Yeah.
So I went into the Christmas store next door, and I saw this towel, and I thought, that's my new mantra.
That's a good tell. I love it. I love it.
Yes. So
yeah.
That's all.
Good. Great, Claire. We're glad you're here.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I love that too. Like a non-food little perk is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Candace.
Hey, Candace.
Hello. First off, thank you everybody that sent good wishes for my gallbladder thing. I appreciate it. So I lost 12 pounds and I did put it on Facebook last month.
Wow.
Partly I had a colonoscopy and endoscopy July 7th, and 8 days later developed an infection from it and was so sick I couldn't eat at all. And so a lot of the weight loss was a forced kind of just, just not eating. And then I was eating mostly broth with a little rice and maybe some chicken in it. So they finally, after about hurting for about 7 days, they did an ultrasound, and we got the infection under control, and my gallbladder is full of stones and very diseased, so it has to come out. The interesting part, though, is I had 3 different doctors give me the diet they want me to be on for the gallbladder, and guess whose diet it looks exactly like?
Seriously?
It's LULU'S.
No, really?
It is. Yeah. Well, for them, it's very no or very low fat. So it's vegetables, salad, chicken or fish, no breads, it's your diet. And I'm doing the 6 small meals a day because I've had gastric surgery before. So they suggested 6 small meals a day rather than big meals. And they said, this will be hard for you to go on, but you probably should start. And I told them, I'm already doing that. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I need to thank you, Lulu, and all of you who have supported, this way of eating and as a lifelong thing, because I recovered the infection. I recovered from pretty quickly. My gallbladder has not hurt again since I had the major attack, and they can't do the surgery till the 29th. So I'm really confident that eating this way is going to keep me kind of pain-free until they do it. I did want to add too, I found kind of a neat little thing for me. I'm not a big food prepper because I just don't eat enough to do a lot of prepping. So I do sweet potatoes and chicken. I'll cook that and have that stuff in the fridge. But I like my salads kind of fresh, and my vegetables pretty much toward the raw, a little fresh. So I bought myself a 2-cup food processor. I don't know if it's Hamilton Beach or one of those. It's just a little tiny 2-cup one. And you throw those vegetables in, it grinds them up in about 10 seconds. And you can have soup out of it or throw it on your salad. And so for me, that's been a real easier way to do it, because I have arthritis, so it's hard to chop up vegetables. But boy, that little food processor, if you're a single eater or not having to cook a lot of food at one time for a family, that is just a little gem. Yeah. And I'm just so happy I found it. But my starting weight years ago, my highest weight was 272. And I got down to about 230 12 years ago before I had the stomach surgery. And then I got down to 212 and then back up to 230 and then 240. And I was almost back to 250, came back down. So for the last 12 years, I've been fluctuating. But right now I'm at 225. which is the lowest I've been in a long time. And the weight's just kind of coming off, and I feel healthier. I think getting the gallbladder out will help because it's very diseased, and I think the inflammation from that throughout my body has also contributed to I have type 2 diabetes, has contributed to high glucose levels and a lot of other things. And I'm looking forward to just getting healthier and healthier.
Yes.
Losing weight and feeling better. And I had knee surgery last January, and so for a lot of that, I couldn't walk at all. I had a really rough time, and my husband was making me canned soup, but I couldn't get up and go make my own food. So I was just eating whatever anybody brought me, and I gained about 10, 15 pounds from that. So that's gone again, and I'm back to doing my own thing, and just appreciate everybody's Facebook support and good wishes. So looking forward to working next month.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on the upswing of all these health things between this knee surgery, and now you got to had that infection, and now you got the gallbladder surgery coming up, and now you're able to put your meals together, and you got your new little food processor, and this is your time to soar and just stay with it. Stay with us. Yeah. And just get more and more healthy. I love it.
And as soon as I can lift weights again after the surgery, my insurance will pay for free gym membership. I can go from noon to 2 at this gym, and a lot of seniors are there, and so I'm going to start doing that too. Try to build some muscle.
Very good. I love it. Thanks, Candace.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Candace. Next, we have Ellen.
Hey, Ellen.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Congratulations, Nicole. That's awesome. It's got to be great. Yeah. So I stayed the same this month. Technically, I'm still 4 pounds below the original ideal weight that I set, but I am seriously considering changing that to like a pound more than what I am now. I feel good. I have, yesterday I put in a very long day of very physical work, and I can do it. I have all this energy, which is wonderful. I love it. And so, but I may wait one more month to make that final decision. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet so much, but I feel really good. So that's what I'm considering right now.
Now, were you trying to get your weight back up?
Yes, last month I gained 1 pound.
Yeah.
And then this month I stayed the same again. So, so I don't know. I'm eating almost, I can always eat more, trust me, but I'm eating a ton of food. Right. So, and the job, my very physical job as a campground maintenance person will be ending on Labor Day. So I don't know, maybe I should wait and see what change that brings, because
when you're less active, you mean?
Yes, because it's 1 to 2 days a week with the very active. Yeah.
As long as you feel good. As long as you feel good. And I know you're eating a ton of food. Yeah. Like, how much more can you eat?
I could, but the best part right now is that I have a garden, and the green beans are beautiful and wonderful, and zucchini and green peppers, and it's cucumbers, and it's just so wonderful right now that I'm slurping up every bit of that.
Yeah.
So,
good.
Yep.
Well, for anyone that doesn't know, Ellen, you're following the men's plan because you need to maintain your weight. Yeah. Right. So if you didn't know,
I kept losing. Yes.
And your metabolism is like off the charts.
And that's a funny thing too, because that used to be one of my excuses. You know how we all have a million excuses. Oh, I must have a slow metabolism. That's why I can't lose weight. Well, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's obviously not true. Right. So I got that one debunked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be leaving on Monday for 2 to 3 weeks with my camper, and that's gonna be fun because I love cooking in my camper too. I enjoy it. I enjoy that part of it. So I'm trying to get it packed, for meals that I really enjoy, and so yeah, that's been fun too.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So yeah.
That's wonderful, Ellen.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ellen. Next, we have Nicole, the other Nicole.
It's the other Nicole.
I wasn't able to be here last week. I was at Mount Rainier camping, no service. I'm still out of town, but I have service, so I made a point to be here today. As many of you know, I've been struggling and still struggling, but I did lose 3.4 last month.
Oh, good.
So even with the struggling,
yeah,
I take every meal that I do on plan as a win, and every meal I do on plan is better than what I was doing before. So I am headed home tomorrow, and I will be home for a stretch, and I'm looking forward to kind of having that routine of making things a little bit easier. That being said, I mean, I prep cooked asparagus, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, sweet potatoes, like there's a whole heaping amount of food. So I'm still staying on top of that.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in myself that it could have been a different number, but I'm happy that it wasn't a negative.
Well, clearly, clearly you're not
about a positive number. There you go.
Yeah, clearly you're not like binging on things, because you wouldn't have lost 3.5 pounds. But
I'm being
like
very
you said,
careful to stay away from sugar and kind of the processed like flours, like that piece of it. I refuse to let enter my life because that's just not going to work.
Yeah. And,
so
just hopefully when you get back home, you can grab on 100% and get your numbers up. And but 3.5 is good too.
When the minute I get home, I'm trying it now, but it is a challenge, and I have a really long drive. I'm going to drive all day tomorrow because I just want to get home. It's like 13-hour drive. So that's going to be challenging. But then once I get home, then I'm like, okay, we got to buckle down because this works, and I feel good when I do it.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of the going back and forth. So.
Yes, and it's also nice to not struggle, not to say I'm struggling.
Yes.
Just to not struggle, We don't want to get on the struggle bus.
No, because I've been there. I've been there, man, and it's not a fun bus.
Right.
There are fun buses. That's not one.
No, that's not the fun bus. So yeah, well, good. Thank you for your honesty, and thanks for sharing with us, and congratulations on the 3.5 pounds. And I look forward to you not struggling anymore.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Nicole.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm happy that, you had that loss. I know it can really help steer you back to where you want to be. So thanks for sharing. Next, we have Liz.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to make this really quick because next week is maintenance, and I'm hoping to talk about it more next week. But August 1st was my 1-year anniversary. Yay! Being in maintenance. Oh, I am just so, I have never, ever in my life been able to say, I learned how to stay at maintenance for 1 year. This is the first time in my life. And so, Lulu, thank you so much. And we'll talk about it more next week because next week's subject is maintenance.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Good for you, Liz.
Thank you. Thanks, Liz. Yeah, that'll be an exciting conversation next week. I love hearing about it.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
Hi, everybody. How are y'all?
Great.
And last month I hadn't weighed in several months, and I thought it was 10 pounds. It was 12 pounds, which was unbelievable. But this month it was 8.
8?
And I make 8.
Another 8?
Yes, another. I didn't post it, Nicole.
Okay.
I've lost 92.4 pounds.
Wow,
Wow. Congratulations, Nicole. I know how good that feels, girl.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Sheila.
That's amazing.
And when did you start this plan?
In May, it was a year.
May was a year. So June, July, August, a year and 3 months. You've lost 92 pounds.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Good for you, Sheila.
More clothes, let me tell you. Sure, it blows my mind.
You look like a different person.
Oh, do I really?
Oh, yes. From when I first met you at one of my meetups?
Yes, the first meetup.
It looked like you. Yeah, you were struggling a bit to get around.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be a year. I knew it from my previous life.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Good.
And I'm so happy for you, Nicole.
Yeah.
I really am.
Thank you.
It's really not as easy as it looks, because I always say if it was so easy, everybody'd be thin.
Yeah, it's you got to put the time and effort into it. You got to do the work. You know, you got to get the food prepped, and you got to be ready, and you have to say no to things, and you just got to make it a priority.
Yeah, I really do appreciate you dropping in my YouTube, Lulu, because I didn't know what I was going to do at that time, and you have no idea.
Oh, I'm so glad I did too.
You have no idea. But congratulations.
Oh, I think I have an idea. I know the pain. I know the pain too.
Yes. But
so Sheila, I'll see you in a couple of weeks at my meetup.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I look forward to seeing you.
I'm in Delaware. I'm leaving either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to my sister's, and I'm leaving, I believe, Monday to go up to New England. Because I have other stuff along, because I was up there with the Ellen's meetup.
Good. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Thank you, Sheila. It's great to see your smiling face.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Next, we have Jane. So
Jane.
Here she is. So I, had a hard time this month. Not like food-wise, but like mentally what was going on with me. My dad, he's sick, and I'm his caretaker. So the thing is, like, I don't have time for myself. I feel like I was late to the meeting. I tend to miss meals. It's like I'm not putting myself first. I'm putting my dad first. Yeah. And, like, I take care of him, and that's what I've been doing now. So I lost 4.6 pounds, bringing the total to 24.6, and it's 4 months. But one thing I could say, if I lost 4.6 pounds, with everything going on, if I could do it, anybody can do it. Yeah. That's what I want to say. But I'm trying my best, and like my dad, he's gonna need surgery, and he's not able to move or anything because he needs the surgery in his spine. So I'm like taking care of him, and most of my time is with him. And I know that I have to think about myself too. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to put you first, but don't put yourself on the back burner.
I tend to do that.
There's two front burners. There's 2 front burners on the stove. You don't have to be in the back burner, but if you can just make taking care of yourself equally as critical as taking care of Dad.
I'm that way. I'm like that type of person that I will like forget about myself and take care of my family first.
Yeah. But I think you probably just have a lot more for him if you were coming from a place of that you've taken care of yourself. Yeah, because that feels so good. Because it feels so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing 100% on the plan, but I'm tending to kind of, throwing things together, like whatever I have there, but not really because I don't have the things I need, because I'm not really going to grocery shopping. Whatever's available to me, I'm just slapping it on, and that's how it's going.
Yeah.
Like today, I didn't eat the lunch. I didn't. I just I had to run to the meeting, so I'm gonna have dinner, and that's it. I had breakfast. And I just got home and I said I have to go to the meeting because this meeting keeps me motivated to keep going. Yeah, so that's all I have today.
Well, we'll keep your dad in our thoughts, and hopefully his surgery goes well, and you're wonderful to take care of him. But just just make sure you're taking care of yourself too.
Yeah.
It's like skipping a meal is like, it just can be tricky. It can be, especially if you end up just saying, well, I didn't have lunch, so I'm going to have this granola bar. You don't want to be, I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but you don't want it to end up like that where you're just like, well, it's not on plan, but I got to have something, and I don't know. I just, Is it
there's times where I just go longer with food, without food, right? It's like I'm not doing my timing right.
Yes.
That's what's happening to me.
Now, are you struggling with getting out to the grocery store because you're taking care of him, so you can't get out? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you have groceries delivered?
Yes.
Yeah, could do that. But, well, you had a good loss this month, so you're obviously not, I don't know if it's from skipping meals or what, but
it's not really skipping. It's just I'm not having all the food I need. It'll be instead of having the 16 ounces of vegetables, it's whatever I have, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't make the 16 ounces, or I'm missing the protein, whatever. But I'll stay on the plan, but I'm not, I'm doing less of it.
Yeah. Maybe you should load up the freezer with frozen veggies. Because, frozen veggies don't compare to fresh veggies, but they're not bad. And then you just put bags and bags, fill the whole freezer with veggies. Get cans of tuna fish and little bags of nuts, so you don't have to skip a protein. And if you just really do a big stock up of things, cans of beans, all kinds of things so you're not going to be without, And oatmeal, or rice, you can have tons of that in the house too, And even if you have to have, frozen broccoli out of the freezer, and some
frozen fruit,
some rice, and then 4 ounces of tuna fish on it, and then put your oil on it, and then at least it's a complete meal. But maybe you can think of some things for when you do get low on fresh, so that you're not shortchanging yourself.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to think about the frozen, the dry, the cans.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about the the canned veggies that I like. I mean, people I don't know which ones you like, but most of them I don't think are delicious at all. But I do like artichoke hearts, and I like hearts of palm, and I like beets. And I always have those cans in. But I know a lot of people like the green beans. I haven't been a fan of that. But frozen green beans, those aren't bad.
Yeah. Right now I do have the vegetables. I
this week I cut up like a salad, but it was like a whole big like tub.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So that I don't.
So you are making time for yourself. Now, will Dad eat some of the salad too? So does he eat what you're making for you?
No, he's eating like different types of food,
Okay,
like
yep.
more like soft food and everything.
Okay. Yep. So you have to cook separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all I have to.
Okay. Well,
But
thank you, Jane. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. Next, we have MF.
Hey, MF.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I was thinking today about how there's so many people that are like listening in, but they don't talk or they don't introduce themselves, and how many people listen in to your YouTubes that aren't even in this group but are listening. So my big thing is to tell everybody, just start. Because 1 year ago today, well, 1 year ago, August, I was closer to 400 pounds than I was to 300 pounds. And today I'm closer to 200 pounds than I was to 300 pounds.
Wow.
And all it takes is just start.
Start.
And I mean, you can do it. I mean, I posted back in May about how I made it up and down the basement stairs, and I was so proud of myself. Yesterday I did it 7 times.
Wow.
And I've been lugging boxes out, and just, if there's someone who needs to hear that, you just got to start.
Yeah.
Just start. And a year from now, you might be where I am. Yeah. Or hopefully you'll be lower than I am, but you know, it's just, yeah, you just got to do it. You just got to start.
You got to start. And
that's all I have to do.
And you have to just want it more than you want the food. You have to want to get up and down those stairs 7 times. You don't want to struggle just doing it once. And you're like, I need to be able to go up and down the stairs whenever I need to and whenever I want to. And it's possible. I just need to do a certain few things. And you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing what you need to do, and you've made it happen. It kind of reminds me of Pam when she was telling us how she couldn't walk to the pool.
She's my inspiration.
Yeah. And now look at her.
Yeah.
She's lifting weights. She's like, walking all around cities. She's helping people move. She's doing all this stuff now, and she couldn't walk out the door and go to the pool.
Yeah.
Because it was too hard. And look at the change, and look at the change in you. Wow. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
You must feel
Me
great.
too.
You must feel great.
I feel pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Life's coming together.
Yeah. Good. Imagine a year from now.
Well, yeah. A year from now, I'll be living in a van.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. And that life is, it's a good life. I love it. I mean, I don't live in it, but are you going to live full time? You going to do full time in the van?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yep.
Good for you.
That's my plan.
Yeah, that's the plan. And you'll be healthy enough to do it, and you'll feel really good, and it'll be exciting. Good.
Yeah.
Happy for you, MF.
Thank you.
Me too. I love being on this journey with you.
Did we get your total? Did we get your total this month?
Oh, I already posted it, but my total is 14.6.
This month?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, those trips up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
You're burning some fat, that girl.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Thank you.
Wow. What a month. Good.
So exciting.
Very
Thanks,
exciting.
MF.
Very exciting.
Next, we have Dale.
Hey, Dale.
Hey, everyone. Well, I had a big milestone this month. I lost 3 pounds.
Nice.
I'm into a lower decade. I'm at 129. And when I started Lulu, I was at 206. So I've lost 77 on Lulu.
Wow.
And I lost 16 pounds a couple years before that. So I'm down 93 from my all-time high. And I'm hoping for at least 7 more pounds to hit that 100 mark, like Nicole. So that's my goal. So
wow,
doing well.
good
So
for you. You are
exciting.
doing well. You love
Yeah, I
it.
can't believe it. I'm like at my almost to my high school weight, which I haven't been that low since high school. So
wow,
that's amazing. I don't feel thin, but I'm trying to accept that I must be because my clothes keep getting smaller and smaller. So
yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna keep eating like this, and whatever I weigh. So hopefully
You're
keep
just
going
keep
down.
eating like this. Yeah, you love the plan.
Yeah, it's working great, and it's easy, and I'm full, and I eat big meals, and
and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Good.
It's working for me. Yay!
So happy for you, Dale.
Thank you.
Yeah, so awesome. I can't get over it. It's so exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Next, we have Liz.
Hi, Liz.
I put it on the list on Facebook. I'm down 5 this month.
Wow, good one.
I'm doing really well overall.
Yeah.
If people remember, at the end of June, I was pretty in a low mood, and I'm 100% better.
Yeah.
It has helped to have Chris. She checks in periodically, and she's pretty funny. She did I don't want to tell the whole long story, but there was a little extortion threat there going on for a while. I accidentally reported 20 pounds of pork sausage in one of my meals, and she said, "Oh my God, I'm sure you meant 2 ounces." And I said, "Oh, thank God Lulu didn't see that." Anyways, but overall, very good. And so I'm only down 5 this month. I mean, I am down 5, which I feel very good. But it's a total of only 6. But it was late June that I started to be serious.
Yeah.
And so I have been almost 100%. I have to say, one of the little bit, and I did tell this to Chris, one of my challenges is I have this preteen grandson who, everybody wants preteen kids to stay excited about things in life and what they want to do. Well, he's decided, and he calls me and he'll say, "Grandma, can you come? Can we cook today?" He loves cooking with me. He loves writing the list, going to the grocery store. We have fun. We literally, it's like you'd think we'd be going to Disney World. Okay, you do this half the list and I'll do this half, and then we share the joy. We literally are having fun as we shop, pick the recipe, shop for it, make the recipe, and then present it to his parents. So I did fall off the wagon when we made the baked ziti and the chocolate cake, but I got right back on. So if I was to say, I absolutely don't want to give up doing this because you want to keep preteens, we're just having so much fun. And we did make some really healthy vegetable salads also and things like that. But I'm just going to have to be really strong and not eat the food that we're making.
Oh, I would not stop doing that with your grandson. It sounds like a beautiful thing to do together.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous how fun
just
we
bring your own meal, and then when he presents it to the family, you just sit down and have your meal, but just enjoy that whole experience with him. It's so cute. I love that story.
God. I mean, it's really kind of funny. My husband, it's just funny. We have so much fun, and he's almost 12.
Yeah.
He's not. Anyway, but I'm going to make sure that I eat well that day, eat my salad before the ziti comes out of the oven, and just be more prepared. So anyway, thank you for listening.
Yeah, well, good. I'm happy for your weight loss this month. Very good job, Liz.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, Liz. Next, we have Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Well, I'd say I lost 3 pounds for July. I didn't put it on Facebook, Nicole. My brain's been really scattered. So I'm kind of at the top of my range. I think. I'm almost sure. Remember, I can't decide. So I'm starting to feel like, I think I'm good. But there's definitely 2 more pounds for sure I want to lose. But yeah, and the food and everything with the moving went well. If anything, there were a couple days when I probably didn't eat enough at lunchtime, always at dinner. But just because of the hecticness and so many people, and wasn't always sit down and take your time to eat a big ass salad. But I only ate
the planned foods. Just might have been smaller amount. And then the first day cooking was hard because the kitchen it was kind of, I guess, like getting used to cooking in the van. Like I don't know where anything is, and I'm in a very tiny confined space and not a lot of counter. So I have to learn how to put things away immediately. You take it out, you put it on the plate, you put it back in the fridge because there's nowhere to leave it.
This is in your new kitchen. Your new kitchen's
Yeah,
small?
in the new place. Yeah. So that's the only thing I'm finding. I'm a little scattered at meal cooking. It's taking me longer.
Yeah.
But I got time, so I'm just being patient. And, if I get the food, if it takes a little longer to prepare, I start a little earlier.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Good.
So, but no, everything, I'll tell you though, I realized two things in this new place. It's an old home, and I'm used to it. That's what I like, actually. The doorway to my son's bedroom, I don't think I would have fit in 2 years ago. I don't think I would have cleared through it. And the bathroom in here, we have one little bathroom right here in our kitchen and living room area, where it's like we're in a camper almost. And the bathroom is like the size of in a camper, like a bigger camper. Like there's no room around. I don't know that I would have fit in it because a bathroom stall in some of the outside places were very tight, used to be very tight. And I know this bathroom would have felt that awful 2 years ago. So this is huge because I really love living here.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I love the house. Yeah. I love the neighborhood, the town. I feel like I'm home. And we haven't even been here a week yet. And yeah. So those were two huge non-scale victory things that I noticed within the first day.
Yeah.
I stood in that doorway in my son's room. My father was coming down the little hallway behind me. And I said, Dad, you know what? 2 years ago, I wouldn't have fit through this door. And he was laughing at me. And he doesn't always know what's going on, but he got it.
And what's your total weight loss, Pam?
136.
136 pounds.
Wait a minute. I want to get to 138 because that'll be half of my start weight.
Ah, really?
That's like my goal. Then I'll be half of what I was 2 years ago.
There you go.
That's my next goal.
Wow.
I've had some like weird little goals. Like 203 was a goal for me.
Yeah.
That was my first day of cancer treatment. So I've had some different kind of goals with different numbers for different reasons. But 138 I thought would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So you're going to keep going with the food plan as is, and then you're going to see what next month brings, and then you're going to each month you can decide what you want your ideal. You said this is my ideal weight right now, and then you're going to allow yourself to go up 2 or down 2,
right,
without making any changes. Just you'll probably fluctuate in that 5-pound range, and then
and I figure if I lose 2 pounds in August, because September 1st will be 2 years.
Yeah.
So if I lose 2 pounds in August, then I'll be at that 138 number.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I might want to go to 135, but I don't know, but I just want to hit that number first.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And then I'll figure it out
That
again.
sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan, Pam. Yay!
Yay! But no, I have no reason to do anything different. There's no reasons to feel differently.
Yeah. Yep.
So
just amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pam.
I love it.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Next, we have Mary Dean.
Hi, Mary Dean.
Oh, it's so good to see all of you. I have watched you for a while. And what I'm touched by is your kindness, your caring, your compassion. There's no shame. We just keep on the journey. And I weighed in, and Nicole, after we talked, I weighed in, and I think I have PTSD over the scale, to be honest with you, but it's 218.3. I think that's close to my top weight. And so I'm just starting this journey. This is day 4. I gave up coffee with the cream. Oh, Nicole, I'm dying. But it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. It's so good. And I have to just say, you know, spending time in the kitchen, given my life, is just, I've always considered it a colossal waste of time. And this week, I'm enjoying being in the kitchen.
Oh,
I roasted vegetables, you guys, that were incredible. I was slopping them up. They were so good. I don't know why it's taken such a long time. Yeah. This is a soul journey, I think, for many of us at this point. And so it's about integrity and putting ourselves in line. You know, I've been way at the back of the line for most of my life, and it's really a pleasure and a joy to start the journey with you. And I appreciate your wisdom and your attentiveness and your caring consistently every week. You just show up. So we'll see how this goes. But letting go of my way for a very strong-willed woman like myself is not for the faint of heart. But I hear that in many of you. We're tough cookies. We probably had big lives in many ways, and also pain-filled lives in many ways. You know, food is my first addiction, and it's the last one to put down. But for some reason, I remember after, like you, Lulu, I smoked. And after my divorce in '87, I literally got those divorce papers, and I went across the street. At that time, I lived in Denver. I was a court reporter, and I just left the office. I went across the street, and I sat by the river. And I just asked God, I said, please lift this thing from me. I watched my dad die of lung cancer, and I've been trying for 2.5 years to quit smoking. But I haven't had a cigarette since then. It's not to say I don't have the craving occasionally, but it's very occasional. And for whatever reason, it feels to me like I have that same willingness around the food now. Finally, at age 72, to just say, okay, you've tried it your way. Why don't we try it Lulu's way and see how that plays out? Yeah. So I'm just very grateful for all of you. You all know what it's like to start this journey. Yes. And it's scary. You don't want to fail again. And I just want to stay the course. Just stay the course. So showing up is part of that journey, right?
Right. And raising your hand and speaking. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I have to tell you, I was involved in another program, and they taught us until you had your abstinence, you don't speak. And so I've been really hesitant because your heads are pretty wacky until you've been off the food for a while. I've often thought that they encouraged us not to speak because we have pretty tangled thinking. But you guys seem to just go along with the tangled thinking and say, keep at it, girl. Yeah. In fact, I'm not a shy girl, but I out of respect for the program, have just been sitting back until I was really ready to step on the scale and start showing. So this is day 4.
Oh, great. This is just the beginning of a new life for you.
Yes. I feel that.
Yeah.
Feel that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me.
I'm so happy. And you know, when people aren't following it and they're struggling, you know, we need to hear them. They need to talk about it. And I'm glad it's not me.
Yes.
I'm glad that's not my share, you know, and all I can do, I can't pick somebody else's start date. I can't do that. I'm not that powerful. I don't know, you know, I don't want anybody to struggle. I want everybody to do well, but they want to do well too. And when it's your day, like your day when you you sat there and decided that it was the end of the cigarettes. Like, what does it take to get that in that space?
That moment.
And I had my moment.
Yes.
Nicole had her moment. Pam had everybody has you get your moment, and then you got to run with it, and then you have to just remember how precious it is. And it's just precious. Every day that I don't have a cigarette is precious. Every day that I'm not hurting myself with food, working against my health instead of for my health is a bad day. It's a bad choice. It's not the right choice, So just keep choosing you. Just keep choosing you, and now that we've got to know you, we're getting to know you. You speak up. We'll be waiting to be on this journey. We'll be waiting to hear all about it. You
will. I'll be here, and I thank you. I really thank you, women. You're very. It takes a lot of courage too, when you have a big body to just say, okay, we better do something here. This is going downhill real fast.
Yeah, it's just not going to make for. It's not going to make for a good future. It's not.
Well, and it's not
going to be hard.
It's not helpful to you, but it's just not helpful. Period.
No, it's not helpful. No.
Yeah.
Just going to make things. It's going to make the whole getting older, more difficult, and I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad you're here. Excellent.
Thank you for sharing, Mary, and I'm glad to know you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Sherry, Seattle.
Just wanted to check and see if you saw I text in the chat because the chat got really busy. I did not post on Facebook. I did gain 1 pound, which puts me back into my range. So that's good. I think I'm just going to keep doing my 2 ounces extra, 0.2 ounces of every category extra, and it brought me up 1 pound. So I'm going to keep doing that. Get into the middle of my range,
Yes. Yeah. Good. Oh, so that worked. Good.
And I also wanted to just say that, it helps me so much, Lulu, that you post how you cook. And every time you put something on that I haven't made yet, I am out buying groceries, and because I love your food. I love the way you cook.
Oh, good. I love when I post something that I'm making, and then people put pictures. I've seen like a couple of pictures that look just like my things that I made. They post them on Facebook, like they've watched my video and they make a grocery list and go out and get the stuff and make it.
That's great.
Yeah, I love it. I just you know me. I know what I like, and they're not complicated recipes. They're just really nothing much, but it's just made with love for myself, and just everything cooked just the way I like it,
Delish.
And I'm glad you enjoy the recipes, even though they aren't really recipes, but I guess they are. They're assembly.